family doesn't seem terribly important to Harry and his wife, who have both earned strained relationships for themselves and, by extension, their children on both sides of the Atlantic.
Hello, Sussex Squad fam. Kenneth here. As usual here at Royal Telly, we celebrate the incredible work of the Sussexes and stand strong with them against unfair media attacks and online trolls. Today, we're addressing some rather controversial remarks made by Cohen and Mark Dolan, who have recently criticised the Sussex family in ways that deserve a closer look. We're here to sift through these claims, challenge the narratives, and shine a light on the truth. Let's dive into the facts and set the record straight. First up, let's tackle this harsh label of arch-hypocrite thrown at Prince Harry. In the whirlwind of media coverage, it's easy for the essential details to get lost. Prince Harry, like many of us, navigates the complex dynamics of an international family, where decisions are not made lightly, but are weighted with considerations of safety, privacy, and well-being.
Well, it is sad to imagine grandchildren not seeing their grandparents, Mark. You want to imagine that Harry has been sincere in his overtures to see his father during his health challenges, and that he sincerely cares that his children will know their family and their heritage through Harry. But who but an arch-hypocrite expresses love for and yearning to see family while shockingly betraying and attacking them? Family doesn't seem terribly important to Harry and his wife, who have both earned strained relationships for themselves and, by extension, their children on both sides of the Atlantic. And once again, the hypocrisy, narcissism, and self-interest is front and center with all of this behavior, rather than seemingly any caring for family or attachment to family.
Now, let's consider the reality of Harry's situation. Living across the Atlantic, with his young family's safety at the forefront, Harry's decisions about travel and family interactions are bound to be influenced by a myriad of factors that go beyond simple family obligations. The narrative that he avoids family meetings out of hypocrisy conveniently ignores these legitimate concerns. It's not just about reluctance, it's about protection. Moreover, Harry has made concerted efforts to maintain and demonstrate his ties to his family in the UK. This action doesn't quite align with the image of someone who disregards family ties. Public statements have also painted a picture of a man caught between his duty to his immediate family's safety and his love for his extended family. It's a delicate balance, one that he seems to strive to maintain despite the challenges. His participation in events like the Invictus Games in the UK, his communications about his father's health, and his expressed desires for his children to know their British heritage all speak volumes. In essence, the term arch-hypocrite is not only harsh, but also misleading. It fails to account for the genuine complexities faced by someone in Harry's position. The reality is far more nuanced than such a black-and-white label would suggest. Clearly, calling Harry an arch-hypocrite oversimplifies and ignores the nuanced realities of his situation. Now, let's talk about the grandchildren not visiting their grandparents. It's a topic that's been spun into many a headline, but let's delve into the layers that often get overlooked in the rush to judgment. Imagine for a moment the level of media scrutiny that follows every move of Harry and Meghan. Every step they take, particularly when it involves crossing international borders, is documented, dissected, and often distorted. Bringing their young children into this relentless spotlight isn't just a simple family visit. It's a potential media circus that could affect these young minds in ways we might not fully grasp. Furthermore, the idea of protecting children from the harsh glare of public scrutiny isn't novel or outrageous. It's a responsible and thoughtful approach, especially when considering the past negative experiences Harry and Meghan have had with invasive media behaviour. This isn't just about avoiding photographers. It's about safeguarding the mental and emotional well-being of their children. Despite the physical distance, it's worth noting that modern technology offers myriad ways to maintain family ties. Video calls, instant messaging, and other forms of digital communication allow relationships to flourish even across continents. There's no public record of the private efforts Harry and Meghan might be making to keep their children connected with their grandparents, but assuming such efforts exist isn't a stretch. It's common sense in our digital age. It's not about neglect, but about careful consideration for the well-being of their children. Lee Cohen also hinted at discord during the Invictus Games. Let's unpack that. The Invictus Games, founded by Prince Harry in 2014, are more than just a sporting event. They are a powerful platform that brings together wounded, injured, or sick armed services personnel and veterans to compete in sports similar to the Paralympics. This initiative is not only close to Harry's heart, but also a testament to his commitment to supporting veterans and their rehabilitation. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has been a consistent pillar of support at these games. Her presence is not just a gesture, but a strong statement of solidarity and partnership. Contrary to the claims of discord, Meghan has often been seen cheering enthusiastically, participating actively in the events, and engaging warmly with the participants and attendees. Furthermore, their appearances together at the Invictus Games have consistently shown a couple united in their support for important causes. This unity extends beyond the Games. At numerous other public engagements, Harry and Meghan have presented a united front, often holding hands, sharing glances, and collaborating on various initiatives. Their alignment in these public appearances starkly contrasts with the narrative of discord suggested by some critics. The evidence of their solidarity and mutual support during these public events speaks volumes, challenging the baseless claims of a rift. The narrative of discord doesn't hold up against their united front at numerous public occasions. Beyond these specific claims, there's a broader pattern in how the media portrays Harry and Meghan. When we step back from the immediate buzz of daily headlines, a complex and often troubling picture of media narratives about the Sussexes emerges. These narratives don't just fill space in newspapers or fuel the 24-hour news cycle. They shape how individuals across the globe perceive Harry and Meghan, influencing opinions and often, unfortunately, prejudices. The sensationalism that often accompanies stories about the Sussexes can distort the public's understanding. It's not merely about reporting facts or significant events. It's about framing these in ways that will catch the eye, spark controversy, and drive engagement. This approach can lead to narratives that are not only misleading, but sometimes outright damaging. Why does this happen? The motivations can be as varied as the stories themselves. For some media outlets, the financial incentive is undeniable. Sensational stories sell. They attract clicks, they boost ratings, and they draw in advertisers. For others, there might be ideological reasons, aligning against the Sussexes as figures who challenge certain traditional norms and narratives. Moreover, this isn't just about Harry and Meghan. This pattern of sensationalist reporting affects how we see the world, how we understand issues of privacy, mental health, and the pressures of public life. It's a cycle that perpetuates itself, where sensational stories lead to heightened public interest, which in turn pressures outlets to push out even more sensationalized content. Thus, as consumers of media, it's essential to approach what we read and watch with a critical eye. Look for multiple sources. Consider the perspectives that might not be getting the front page treatment. Understand the biases that might color what is presented as fact. It's crucial to look beyond sensational headlines and understand the larger context. Thank you for joining me today on Royal Telly. We navigated through the turbulent waters stirred by remarks from US journalist Lee Cohen and broadcaster Mark Dolan regarding Prince Harry and his family. We dissected the arch-hypocrite claim and explored the deep-seated issues surrounding the grandparent connection. We also delved into the controversy over the Invictus Games and how these narratives are framed within the media. It's crucial to recognize the patterns of discourse that not only shape public perception, but also impact the lives of those in the spotlight. Here at Royal Telly, we strive to peel back the layers of sensationalism to reveal the more nuanced realities beneath. our mission remains steadfast to provide a balanced and supportive perspective on the Sussexes, ensuring that their story is told with fairness and integrity. As we continue this journey, your engagement becomes more vital than ever. By liking, commenting, and subscribing, you're not just participating, you're advocating for a media space that respects dignity and truth. Each click, each comment, and each subscription empowers us to keep the conversation honest and insightful. So, let your voice be heard. Whether you agree, disagree, or simply want to share your thoughts, your interaction enriches our community. Together, we can foster a more informed and respectful dialogue around the Sussexes who often find themselves at the centre of global attention. Remember, your support helps us continue to bring truth and insight. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.